Welcome back to Ducascopy TV. Right now I have Marco Bruzzo and Jeremy Lodwick. Now they are portfolio managers at Mirabaud, and today we're going to have a look at European equities. So welcome today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, Marco, the question is for you. Now let's have a look at the whole European situation. Many people are actually feeling quite positive about the Eurozone now this year. Mario Draghi said he actually expects it to pick up in the second quarter. Now, do you think this is just to boost morale, or are you actually feeling positive about the Eurozone picking up? And of course, how are you feeling about European equities?
Actually, we are really positive on European markets for 2013. If we look at the first slide, we can see that sovereign risk has particularly diminished, and on the indicator of the systemic risk of the European Central Bank, we can see that we have found the levels of 2003 and 2006. So that means that with the decrease of the systemic risk, we have a huge potential on the European stocks. The valuation is very low, 30% discount versus the American one that we can see on the next slide, which is a lowest level on 40 years. So once again, if the situation is getting better and the systemic risk is diminishing, we have a huge potential with the reduction of the discount of Eurozone markets.
And Jeremy, what companies and sectors are you feeling positive and negative about for this year?
Well, in our portfolios, we like to own companies with great management, great franchises, and strong cash flow. And right now, we're finding those in the global consumer sectors, health and personal care, food, beverage, tobacco, and also in technology. Now, of course, the valuations here are quite expensive, but there's plenty of growth in these areas and growth outside the Eurozone on the global stage. Sectors that we absolutely don't like would be telecoms and utilities. In these areas, there's too much debt, not enough cash flow, too much government interference, and too much regulation.
And Marco, is it a good environment for stock picking, and does Mirabaud have a stock picking approach?
Yes, indeed. We think that we were in a world of risk management, and now we are again in a world of portfolio management. That means with the decrease of the sovereign risk, again, it's possible to outperform with stock picking, and in the DNA of Mirabaud, we are high convicted stock picking managers, and we think that on a medium-term view, stock picking approach can significantly outperform markets.
And Jeremy, in terms of all these issues in the Eurozone, do you think the ECB can actually do anything that will put all these issues to rest?
Well, the short answer, and the optimistic answer, is yes. The ECB have shown they have the means to take action, and I think the EU governments have shown that they have the will. Now, the problems are deep and they're very serious. Debt, unemployment, austerity. It will take a long time to sort these problems out. But we very firmly feel that we've passed the worst point of the crisis, that the news flow is going to improve, and that we will not revisit the problems of 2012 again in the near future.
And finally, Marco, the last question is, what are your main concerns if things go wrong in the markets?
Well, actually, we are looking at three things. First of all, the level of growth in emerging countries, because our portfolio have stocks that benefit from the emerging growth side. Secondly, we look at the dollar evolution, because again, it's an important aspect of our portfolio with the international names we have. And third, we will look if the global economic and political European situation will remain stable.
Thank you both very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, well, that is it for right now. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the Fed minutes with Michel Giordon from UBP. But for now, goodbye.